Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining me for another Leadership Minute. Every day, people wake up dreading going to their jobs. Every day, people wake up watching TV, looking at a bunch of successful people and wondering, why can't that be me? Or, that should be me instead of him or her. What's the difference? The difference is their why is so much more important than anything else in their life, as opposed to your why. First and foremost, you have to understand what your why is. And what I mean by that is, what is it that burns deep inside of you that you want to do? What is it that will make you wake up every morning not waiting to go out and tackle the world? What is your why? What is it? What is it that will make you keep going when everyone else says you should stop? Just give it up. Your why has to be so much more greater than anything and everything around you. Anytime you want to make progress in your life or go to the next level, you will always have resistance. There will always be somebody or a group of people or an organization or something that will tell you not to do it. It's so much more easier to stay complacent than it is to move to the next level. A lot of times we don't go to the next level because it's uncharted territories. We've never been there before. We don't know what to expect. Man, it's so scary. What if I fail? What if I told you there's no such thing as failing? What if I told you that failing is nothing more than success delayed? Think about it. Every time you fail, you learn something from it. You grow from it. You get better. Do you remember the saying, whatever don't kill you makes you stronger? That's what failure is. When you go out and you try something and it doesn't work, it's the only time it's a failure is if you never try it again. If you try something and you don't succeed and you learn from it, you really learn from it, you note it, and you go back to the drawing boards and you try it again, that's not a failure. It's a lesson learned. Every step to get to where you want to be is a lesson learned. And it helps make the victory that much more sweeter because you can appreciate it because of all the things that you've gone through to get there. Sometimes it's setbacks. Sometimes it's disappointments. But whatever it is, it's put in place to strengthen you, to make you take note of it, to make you smarter, to make you wiser, so that you can get to the next point in your life. Understand your why. Everybody has a purpose. When God created each and every one of us, He gave us a purpose. Some of us know our purpose and we don't walk in it. Some of us know our purpose and we try our best to walk in it. Some of us don't know our purpose at all. For those of you who don't know your purpose, I admonish you to continue to search yourself. Search yourself every day. Talk to your friends. Talk to your family. Your why has to be your driving factor. Look at Michael Jordan, one of arguably the greatest player in the history of the game of basketball. What was his why? He played ball because he wanted to be the best. That was his why. He wanted to be the greatest. His why woke him up at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning to train when everyone else was sleeping. His why motivated him to go jogging and running in the snow and in all kinds of inclement weather when everybody else wanted to get on the treadmill or stay inside and do indoor exercises. His why made him first at practice every day and the last one to leave. When everyone else did 100 jump shots and he did 300 jump shots. When everyone else did 100 free throws and he did 200 free throws. His why was the reason why when they were in the playoffs, he was playing with the flu and he was still able to will his team to win. That has to be your why. Your why has to be so ingrained in you. It has to be your fire to get you going every day, all day. Even when people say no, quit, give up, you shouldn't be doing that. That's not you. Too many other people are doing it. Well, guess what? Everybody's not doing it like you. Everybody doesn't have the same presence as you. Know your why. Put it in your mind. I will not stop until I win. Your why has to be so strong. It has to be so clear. That vision has to be so crystal clear that you can actually see it and you can touch it. It doesn't matter if anybody else can't see it or touch it. It's not their vision. It's not their why. It's your why. What is your why? Your why should be the reason why you come home from your regular job working on your dream job or your dream goal. Is it going to be hard? Yes, it's going to be hard. Nothing comes easy, especially if you want it. Nothing comes easy. If it were easy, everybody could do it. Your why comes with sacrifice. It comes with sweat, blood, and tears. It comes with a lot of negativity. It comes with a lot of resistance. But you have to resist the resistance so that you can get to where you need to be and fulfill your purpose. Your why has to be that strong. It has to be the blood pumping in your veins. It has to be your heartbeat. It has to be in your mind every day, all day. It has to have you to a mindset where I will not stop until I get what I want. What is your why? Your why matters because you have a purpose. Everyone has a purpose to fulfill. No matter how big or small that purpose is in you. You need to understand what it is and you need to fulfill it. You cannot let anything stop you from your why. Know what your why is. Your why is going to get you to the next level. Why do I do these podcasts? I do these podcasts because I want people to better themselves. That's my why. That's what gets me thinking about what I can do, what I can say to help someone get to the next level, to help someone remove that fear and move into the position that they were meant to be in. When you don't move into your why, you are mentally dead because you're just existing. Don't be afraid. Fear is put in place to hinder people, to keep them stagnant. The only difference between successful and unsuccessful people is a matter of making a decision. I will no longer fear the unknown. I will do whatever it takes to get to where I want to be. When you do that and you're committed to that, there's nothing that can stop you. There's nothing that can stop you. Figure out your why. Understand your why. Live in your why. Know your why. People are going to ask you, why are you doing this? This is crazy. Know your why. And it doesn't have to make sense to them. It's not theirs. It's yours and yours alone. You're responsible for it. I challenge you today to find out what your why is. Your why matters. Your why is the key to your success. But you have to figure out what that is. I can't do it for you. As leaders, we need to know our why. We need to understand what makes us so driven. Know your why. Great leadership equals great results. You can't lead and get good results if you don't know your why. Don't let anybody stop you from obtaining your goal or your dream. Know your why. Thanks a lot for listening to me. You can catch me at www.chadbumgarner.co. And also you can catch me on Twitter at @ChadBumgarner. I also have my book coming out in a couple more weeks, Chad's Effective Playbook to Leadership. Be sure to hit me on my website to get more information about it. I have it available in a couple of weeks. But really, know your why. Your why is your purpose. You can get to the next level, but it's all on you. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. If you did, I would appreciate if you would share it with other people and get them motivated to get past that fear and get into their why. It's not just for successful people. It's for everybody. But we can no longer hide behind fear. Know your why. Thanks a lot, folks.